Yeah, Faye. I don't know if they told you, they came on my request.
Well, you all heard her snort, so I'm going to just start now because I usually try and do a 5 minute. How are y'all doing tonight?
I was trying to hold back.
I heard it just enough. I'm like, I'm pretty sure everybody else heard that.
Oh, shit.
I have a feeling you're laughing at the GIF I posted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I snorted.
So for context, in my Discord we have a going live thing where I'll post stuff. One of these days I will lock it down to where people can't comment in there. They can just only do like the hard things. But every once in a while somebody will say something and I just have to do like I'll try and do perfect reactions. Because somebody asked, it's like, are we it's like, because I said it's like, oh, we're painting bits and things tonight. And they went, or are we painting things in bits? And I just posted this gif of a cat tapping its chin going,
What does it mean? What does it mean?
I don't know, Marcus, what do the numbers mean?
Oh.
The same thing.
Hey, Micah.
Hello, everybody. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. And also demand of Shiny, what was my answer, Shiny?
Oh, right.
I've been kind of like, I don't trust the shiny at this moment. I need the answer, shiny.
Well, to be fair, Sherman blew himself up of his own accord.
No, that's fair. That would make sense. The warp stone and all that jazz. All right. Well, I'll leave you all back to your date night, and I'm going to ponder the mysteries of this cat. So, bye.
Huh.
Oh, fucking hell, Micah.
Hopefully warping out of here didn't ruin that couch.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if anything would have ruined it, him coming through it would have.
Fair. Very fair. I just picture he just pushed like the couch cushions out of the way going, "What, shiny?" and then just went back in the...
By the way, I am not paying for the dry cleaning or the repairs. Bye.
Dang it, Micah. Oh, and then go in the Muttley.
I see we're having one of those nights. Breathe, bitch, breathe. I will say this on being funny tonight, and we are technically painting a Warhammer mini. Technically. It's a proxy.
Did you ever get Octonami sorted?
Oh, okay, so that's actually really easy. I could literally do that on desktop and show you how I do it. So, oh crap, no I can't, damn it.
I was gonna say.
No, because then you would see the other ones, and it's like, ah crap, I can't show those.
Yeet.
Maybe whenever we do our next Blue Twitch stream, I'll show off real quick how to do it.
Yeah.
Ah. Why are you being dumb today?
Because I got this one to work.
Nice.
Give it a couple seconds to catch up on stream.
Yeah. So that's a very basic way of doing a PNG too, where you just have a closed mouth, open mouth. And if you're using Fuji, then when you talk, it lights up.
Yeet. Well, that's how I did this one too. So
Yeah, I see.
just remove BG and jobs are good. Take two pictures with minimal movement and
Yep.
bingo.
Well, that's how Barry works. Barry is literally just... Well, Barry actually doesn't have an open mouth, closed mouth. I need to get that done.
Ooh, excuse me. Ugh. Note to self: no more chimichangas before a fucking beer or before a Nami stream.
Okay, Deadpool. Okay, that's working. I need to just recalibrate myself real quick. There we go. Alright, time to put my gloves on. Unfortunately, I did not get to prime this up, so we are going to just be having a chat and paint night. I can't paint the other one on stream because she's technically close enough to being safe for work. I can maybe get away with like some aspects. Oh god, I
Guess
can't.
not give it a chance.
And then I might finally have an excuse to paint, print up at least, a Yvrain proxy that I've got. If you don't know who that is the Emissary of Yanid in Warhammer. Yeah, in 40k.
Mm.
She's the
Yeah, doing work player, so.
she's the Eldar chick that people try and hook up with Gilliman.
Oh yeah, Grilliman.
Yeah. I prefer Gorilla Man. Makes more sense. I prefer Gorilla Man because I just picture a gorilla using an abacus. Because that's his whole thing. Gilliman is supposed to be like his most was. So if you look at the Primarchs as like aspects of the Emperor's personality,
Mm-hmm.
Gilliman is his logistics and management skills
Mm-hmm.
on like steroids. Ultramar isn't a planet; it is like I forget how many planets fall under the initial control of.
Testing to see if Nami engaged me.
If you see, okay, so here's a really easy way to know if Barry is working. If you see her, she is working.
Okay.
That is the easiest way to know she's working. Because how Barry works is literally she's a little bit more complicated than she actually is. Oh, but the problem is you said I'm gagged, but that's just because of TTS. So, she's got... Is it 500 worlds? Yeah, that makes sense.
Hello, Lurka.
Yeah, it's 500 worlds fall directly under Ultramar's control, and then I forget how many, like, fiefdoms and stuff like that fall under it. But the initial is 500 worlds. So, when Big E came along looking for all his sons, Gilliman basically sees his ship, sees the Emperor's ship, immediately goes, only my father would drive something as big and golden as that. Only my real father would. Hello, father. I'm going to give you all 500 of these worlds, or at least all 500 of these worlds are under my management. Here's trade routes and everything. Here, we've already started sending trade routes to your emissaries and stuff. That's Gilliman, in a nutshell.
Yeah. And then you've got Dark Angels. You've got.
Well, Sanguinius is dead.
Yeah.
But Sanguinius was technically the spirit of Sanguinor, which might be Sanguinius reincarnated, or it's one of his blood angels running around, acting like him. He's just all about. I don't exactly know what's going on with him. There's a lot of lore I need to go catch back up on.
Yeah.
Because they're moving a lot of the plot right now, but they're not.
More I kept up with Gaz. So,
Well, Gaz is the easiest one to keep up with, because right now it's just like, who killed my Umi? That's pretty much where he's at right now.
Yep.
What you fishing for? Hey, other Barry. I mean, other Nami. We're crossing timelines here. Thank you. Thank God it wasn't one of the not safe for work ones. I knew it wasn't a not safe. I knew it wasn't set to a not safe for work one. That was the only reason I didn't mind.
Most likely Brookies. I was talking to Lurka.
So,
Either Brookies or Trout, one of the two.
is he actually fishing is what I meant. Or is he playing a video game? Let me double check the name of this character. I thought it was Erbadon, but it might be Ergron. This is a Gaz Minis model.
Yeah.
And
Fair
we
enough.
Well, Gas makes some pretty good proxies, because they made a pretty good Angron proxy a while back that I painted up.
Yeah. Colin, their Jade Bunny sculpt is also pretty damn good.
Did they do a Jade Bunny? Yeah, it's Eva Don? Evadon. It's called Female Space Knight Evadon. So I'm assuming it's supposed to be Abaddon. Which, the fact that it's got...
Abaddon, the despoiler
Yeah.
proxy.
Yeah. To be fair, I was going to print it at a 75mm scale with a different chest piece. I didn't. I didn't just because I'm like, you know, I want to just have something to print for Monday.
Yeah.
Because I can always take my time printing other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to teach Nismu how to paint. And it's not like she sees you and I do it long enough.
No.
Also, can you undo the Wingardium Leviosa that you put on me?
Oh wait, I think you're gonna appear somewhere up here. Wait. Boop. There we go. And where did yours go? Oh, apparently your... Oh, there you are. There. There we go. Yeah, to be fair, that was because of Blue Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because for some reason when I set profiles, it doesn't reset that settings.
Yeah.
There we go. Which is even funnier because I don't remember Abaddon having a hammer.
Yeah.
I know they've got the power claw because that is supposed to be Horus's power claw. Yeah, Abaddon's an interesting character. On his
To say the
own,
least.
well, okay, so on
He
his,
had a pink color named after his ass.
well, it's because he's kind of was for a while there. He was kind of the only like real. He was kind of really the only chaos person doing anything for a while there.
Yeah. Aside from Nurgle and
Well, he was the only Chaos Space Marine really doing anything.
Mhm.
Angron was kind of off pouting by himself. Mortarion is like occasionally shows up, experiments on shit, disappears.
and then
Magnus is
you got the orcs just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Magnus was off pouting in the warp for a while. He finally just reappeared. Lorgar's the only one who we kind of know what he was doing, which is he's constantly outrunning a very angry swarm of ravens.
That he most likely pissed off.
Yes, because the very angry flock of ravens is his brother Conrad. Or Corvax. Yeah, we kind of know what the Chaos Primarchs are doing. They're kind of just fucking off in the warp right now.
Yeah.
As for the Loyalists, half of them are either dead, missing, or just do not give a shit right now.
Yeah, well, look at the, whatever the yellow ones were.
Dorn.
The Nids freaking did them in.
Oh, they could... Well, Dorn himself, we don't know what's happened with them right now. because Dorn's that weird situation where everybody so hopes he survived his fight with Chaos, and that he's just hiding somewhere waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, he got swarmed by multiple demons and other shit. If he somehow survived and it wasn't just his hand, I'd be surprised.
Yeah. See, that's the tricky thing with fucking 40K.
Well, the problem is, it's possible all the Primarchs are like Vulcan.
Mm.
But unlike Vulcan, where it's super obvious he's got that power, the rest we're not really quite sure.
Yeah.
And considering there's like 1 or 2 dead Chaos Primarchs too, and they haven't shown signs of coming back yet.
Yeah. Well, or until GW needs something to print.
Well, to be fair, with 2 of them, their story's pretty much done. They don't really need anything right now.
Yeah.
And Horus is... the only one that we truly know is dead is Horus.
Yeah.
Because there's no coming back from what the Emperor did to him.
Yeah.
The Emperor not only killed his physical body, but then reached into the warp and basically killed his soul.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Horus is dead.
Yeah. Deader than all hell. Quite literally.
Yeah. Although there is a theory that him and the Emperor switched places and it's really Horus on the throne.
Yeah.
And the Emperor faked his death.
Which is entirely possible.
It's entirely, but at the same time, the convoluted ways you'd have to go through explaining it. I would almost say it's probably more likely... it's probably more likely Horus is just dead.
Yeah.
Is Lorgar dead? No, Conrad. Yeah, Conrad's dead.
Yeah,
Technically,
Conrad.
Conrad's dead. Conrad's in that weird situation where it's only one person who knows he's actually dead. Everybody else just assumes that person's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot he switched to Primarchs. I thought he was still Lorgar. Conrad Kurz is basically think Judge Dredd
Mm-hmm.
and Batman.
Oh, jeez.
But he punishes people like the Joker, the Bat Who Laughs kind of crimes. Actually, more like Judge Death. If you've ever read the Judge Dredd comics.
And not off the top of my head.
Judge Death is literally the embodiment of death, and he believes that all crime should be punished with death.
No, fair enough. BRB.
Yep. That is Conrad, right? I'm not just talking out my ass. Am I talking out my ass again, Lurkin? I got my Primarchs mixed up again. Okay, yep, to talking out my ass, or that is Conrad. Conrad Thurs, thank you. Yeah, he's in that weird situation where I thought it's just one assassin who said he was dead, but there's no like actual confirmed, like we don't have a body or anything. Just spent all day and all night in game days fishing. Must be a very fun fishing game. I still have no idea how I want to paint these sports people up, so I'm kind of setting them to the side. I'm just being bored and I'm trying to finish up some quick stuff we can do. Ah, that's why. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure you're playing a game. I'm trying to think of which game you were playing that I knew you would be playing that had that. Yes, I'm painting a dead meme. Shut up. Here, I can literally just type into GIF Among Us. It's not a dead meme, it's a still going meme. At least have a little bit of faith in yourself.
What about a dead meme?
I just reached over and started grabbing something while I wait for the primer to dry.
Ah.
And I'm like, yes, I'm painting up a dead meme. And then Lurka's like, my life is a dead meme. And I'm like, no. You're not a dead meme. You're just a meme that's still going. Take pride in the meme. Embrace the meme. You're stuck with it.
Yeah, and then you've got a meme like me that's do whatever the hell and see what happens.
Pretty much. But yeah, Conrad Kurz, to sum him up, think Judge Dredd... Well, actually, Judge Dredd actually has the honor of at least letting some people slide.
Yeah.
Conrad Kurz is, oh, I see you stealing a piece of gum. I'm going to break your legs. One of the things Conrad did when he was taking over his planet, because his planet was basically just this massive super city with just crime all over the place.
Yeah.
By the time Big E found him, the crime was at 0%. Or like 1%. There was like literally no crime. If there was crime happening, it's just because Conrad couldn't get there in fucking time.
Yeah.
Basically, what he did is when he started taking over the planet, one of the terrifying things he did was he found one of the gang leaders' kids. Yeah, you can already tell where this is going.
Yeah.
Burnt the guy's home in front of him with the kid still inside, and basically didn't say anything, just basically left him enough of a message to go, stop committing crimes.
Yeah.
And he did that with a lot of people. He is the Emperor's embodiment of justice, or at least his fucked up version of it.
Yeah.
Depends on how nice you want him to look, Lurka. Now, do you mean etching, or do you mean like just painting on IXII? I will wait for that joke to kick in.
Yeah. It went over my head.
Somebody call IXII. I only remember that because there was a bit in Hercules when I forget what was happening. But somebody runs by going, somebody call IXII.
Oh.
Yeah.
Took me a second to
Mm-hmm.
register the joke.
Yeah. It depends on how fancy you want it to be, Lurka. I could probably do it. If not, I could probably find a template or something. Actually, I might have some Space Marines stuff around here. I might have some Space Marine etch sheets around here.
I know the easiest way to do it is just use a transfer sheet.
That's what I'm talking about, this transfer sheet. Ibuprofen just needs to be on it. Okay. Yeah, I could probably do it. I mean, we've seen my attempts at freehand. God, it's actually getting warm enough. I might need to start drinking more cold. I might actually need to start buying cold stuff again.
Yeah.
Well, I just finally ran out of like half of my Gamer Subs flavor, so all I have is like caffeine-free titty milk. It's the name of the flavor. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah.
Funny enough, they have a melatonin powder now. I'm like, Gamer Subs, stop it. I love your products, but come on.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I think the only product I'm not really a big fan of theirs so far has been the snack bars.
Yeah.
Because it tastes like they mixed the energy drink powder into the snack bar.
Yeah.
I said it's getting warm, Lurka. I'm going to have to start buying some cold drinks and stuff again. And I was talking about how I just ran out of my gamer subs, and all I've got left is my caffeine-free titty milk.
Yeah.
The fact that I can say that with a straight face, because that is the legit name of the flavor. To be fair, Shy Lily's flavor is Blue Hole Blast. Our favorite Russian badger is Guacamole Gamer Farts. I think Flor Cacao's flavor is anime thighs. If I remember right. Yeah, his was anime thighs. Because there's a variant that's got the Flor Cacao characters on it, and then there's one that's just got anime girls on it. And I have meant to get the one that's got the Flor Cacao because I think that's funnier. Bricky's got a flavor that I keep meaning to try. I just don't remember what it's supposed to be. Which, to those of you who know who Adeptus Ridiculous is, you know who I'm talking about. Although I think Bricky's done other stuff.
Yeah.
I say that in a way where I'm just like, yeah, I know Bricky from this. I don't know what else he's done. I don't know what he was popular for before that. That would be like the biggest insult if he popped into stream like, wait, you don't know what else I've done? I'm like, no, I just know you from Adeptus Ridiculous. And the fact that you've talked to Mama Cockroach now.
Yeah.
And Zen, I think, too, now.
Yeah.
Which, Zen was, like, the one I expected him more to chat with first than Mama.
Yeah. I have a buddy that knows, Zen. In VRC.
That kind of makes sense. I was about to say, what the hell do they know of Zen in real life? And I'm like, Zen's probably the one person who could get away with, like, keeping herself private.
Yeah, because nobody knows whether Zen's a dude or a chick.
I think the original theory. So there's clips from, like, when Zen first started streaming. There's a guy and a girl's voice. So I think it's both of them streamed as Zen. Because there's some times where Zen has, like, perfect reactions that almost make me think it's one person responding while another person does the tracking.
Yeah.
That would be like that would be the least surprising thing to me, is that that's what ended up happening.
Yeah, if it's two people, one Zen or something like that.
One's doing Zen's reactions and stuff, the other is doing the voice tracking and stuff, doing the motion tracking and stuff. That wouldn't surprise me. I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's one person, and it's probably the girl that we heard in Zen's videos.
It's entirely possible, to be fair.
Well, it would make more sense.
Yeah.
That's not what I was looking for. That's Corvax White. It would make more sense for it to be the girl that we heard, but it's rare you'll actually find those clips. I'm trying to remember. And then there's the worst kept secret, which is fuck, I just forgot her name again. I was about to call her by her actual name, well, her other personality on the internet. And I'm like, no, that's not her That's not her VTuber persona.
Yeah.
Her and Connor's worst kept secret.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not talking about Mouse. I'm talking about Hajime Hime.
Oh.
The two of them were on a podcast. Were in a podcast where like we both have the worst kept secret to the point where it's so funny that we can just look at the camera as we're making the joke like we don't know who those characters are. Wink. Like they go from being like, oh no, we're trying to keep it all private to it's so obvious that it's them that they're just like, no, it's not us, we swear. Wink. And then there's Gura's old personality that every once in a while she will stream as.
Yeah.
Well, Gura was kind of one of the first VTubers before VTubing was really a thing. But she got in with HoloLive. Not HoloLive. Fuck, I forgot what that group's called. Because you don't hear a lot about them much anymore.
No. Except for the toaster.
Yeah. And Ninja Sanji's the one where everybody's just hate baiting on them right now. I mean, to be fair, they did some fucked up shit. Why do you feel sorry for Mouse, Lurka? I mean, there's a couple of reasons to feel sorry for Mouse. I just want to know why you feel sorry for her. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that... So, from what she's been talking about, she's been getting relatively better. Like, she still can't go outside for long periods of time and stuff, but she's able to walk and stuff now. She's able to walk on her own without too much assistance now and a couple of other things, which is really good for her situation. Because I think her goal is in the next year or two, she wants to go to Japan. Because it sounds like Connor wants to meet her in person. Which, that'll be interesting. I love how I'm going to slap chop this whole thing up just to recover it in black. Just to recover her armor black. I was about to say, yeah, Lurka, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, she has been making great strides in other stuff that's kind of like, yeah, you do you, hon. I think she just did another concert recently. Her or somebody just did a concert. To be fair, she's a bit so. When it comes to like award ceremony, so when it comes to big corporate award ceremonies like that, I'm not surprised with her winning. That's not an insult to her. That's just every corporate-oriented award show like that. That's like the Oscars. That's like the Grammys. That's like, no, Shini's power died. Yeah. Stuff like the Oscars, anything where it's like it's a main corporate it's like either a corporate or a bunch of corporate entities doing it, that's more of them all patting each other on the back. So I'm not surprised when somebody big like her wins that. If, say, I was trying to think of. I don't know if Snuffy's joined anybody. Like, if Snuffy won VTuber of a year, VTuber for the Year award, that would have surprised me. Because she's technically still indie. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Pretty good.
Guys, good.
Been a bit.
Yeah. I hope you're doing it. Well, no, I just asked that. What you been up to?
We're painting minis. I was just trying to look up if somebody was still an independent VTuber.
Hey, oh, sorry.
Says the Switch ban has been issued. God damn it. No, that was last year. I don't care. Okay, apparently she's still independent, I guess.
I hope you have a good night.
Aw, you could stay out. You could hang out and chat.
I know, I just gotta go eat because I got work at 3. Or not 3, 5.
Aw. Well, you gotta be up by 3 to go to work at 5.
Yeah. Night night.
Night night. I'm just waiting on this to dry up a little bit more, because if you can't tell from that angle, she's still pretty gunked up. The funny thing is the rock's almost done. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that's, like I said, and to get back to the conversation about the VTuber Wars, that's not really an insult to her specifically winning it. It's just, it doesn't surprise me when a big corporate VTuber wins a big corporate thing like that. But still, good on her for winning it. Alright, so let's get the white on here now because I think it's almost dry enough we can do that. Yeah, I don't know if Snuffy's still indie. Is Vexoria indie? Fuck, now I gotta go look that up. I know she's a Twitch and YouTube partner, so I guess so. Hmm. You know what I think would be an interesting idea to do? For a stream. Sometime kind of as a collab option. I could probably start with like Micah or somebody if he's watching. But I was just thinking of an interesting option of doing like a... basically finding other VTubers who want to get into like mini painting or D&D or Warhammer. And basically just doing a... well, Micah would be more likely to want to find underlings to do this with. But finding people around the same size or even bigger than me. And just basically doing a... train a beginner on like how to paint minis, how to run certain things. Basically do like a crash course series where it's just like, hey, over like the next couple of weeks we'll do like... we'll teach you the basics, like do like a whole fun like little collab thing, and then we can eventually turn into like once a year we can do like paint contests with just those VTubers I've trained. See how fast. Ooh, interesting. Tell me about this, Lurka. Ooh. Oh. That would be fun, actually. Or at least interesting to see. Yeah, that would be interesting to watch. That would be interesting to play, Lurka. Great, I'm running out of paint. What does Abaddon look like? Because I think he's got a red cape. Thank you. Yeah, he's got a power sword. Why does he have a hammer? Or does he have a hammer as an option? No, he's got a power sword. And Angron had chain axes. One second. I'm wondering if what Gaz did Sorry, I'm trying. I just noticed I had to redeem some stuff. Okay, we redeemed that. So I annoyingly forgot to redeem a month of Ronin Arts miniatures, so I've got them now on my mini factory. I just don't have them in my Ronin folder. which is gonna bug the shit out of me, so I'm gonna have to wait till after stream and fix that. So, here's the interesting thing. Looking at this Abaddon proxy, she's kind of... She's got gold armor like Angron, but she's got black... She's got the power fist like... She's got the power fist like actual Abaddon, but it's on the opposite hand because Abaddon's is on his right hand. Distinguished by her unparalleled augmentation and formidable prowess in the league of her own, she navigates the cosmos, embodying strength and innovation. Cosmic challenge she faces. I didn't see if there was a sword option. If there was a sword option, I'd be really annoyed. No, there's not. So it's just literally it's just the hammer option. Interesting. Crap, I saw something I needed to respond to. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, I need to close this and pull up my Twitch, because if I don't, I'm going to keep looking over at Twitter. Okay. So, she's got the red cape. She's got the red cape, but she's got gold armor instead of black armor. You know, that could be what they're doing is... Because if I remember right, I think Horus did use the power maul for a bit. Yeah, I think they did. Alright. Let's bring back up our Abaddon. So let's see here. He's got more of like a tarnished red. Alright. Do we want to paint her up as a pre-heresy? Well, she's definitely post-heresy. If she's got the chaos symbol on there. Now, which metallic are we putting under there? Do I want a glossy or do I want a... Well, fuck it. Let's go with my usual go-to. Oh, Leadbelcher. He was called World... fair enough. But yeah, what I was starting to say, he is kind of this weirdly joke of a character, but at the same time, when you understand his methods, he's described as a pretty chill guy. Abaddon. Like, he's described as pretty chill, and you understand why people follow him. The thing is, the only issue that you have with him is when you piss him off and you fail him. Like, if he likes you, you are basically a bro with him. He's like, yeah, you're doing a great job. Keep up the great work, kid. He pats you on the back. He encourages you to keep doing stuff. It's only when you fuck up. When he'll walk into a room, beat the ever-living shit out of you, and then go, "If you fail me again, I will not hold back." That's most of 40k lore. Is I know a lot about a little stuff, but I know very little of like everything. Like, there's the reason I could never do a lore podcast, because I would actually want to go read the books and make sure I'm getting all my information right and not just quoting a Wikipedia. And then, yeah. It's one of the reasons why I know the Demon Kilaba is actually kind of a joke. Because when you read... Because I didn't read the whole book, but I've read enough about the scenes around the Demon Kilaba. It's a joke. It's like... You can tell this is supposed to be like this evil mustache twirly villain's like, "This is my way to make more evil Chaos Space Marines." And I even kind of think about it, and I'm like, I think the axolotl tanks from Dune are worse. Which... I don't know if I should spoil the axolotl tanks or let us get to the weirdness of that point in Dune before I talk about them. Yeah, fuck it, we're probably like 10 years from getting a movie. We're probably like 3 years away from getting a Dune Messiah movie anyway. I could probably talk about it. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Why do I find it funny that you want to team yourself up with the, Never mind, I'm not finishing that sentence, because I'm not sure if that's Twitch appropriate. I could say it, bondage elves. Okay, she's got the Chaos backpack, so I think this is definitely a post-heresy Abaddon. Ooh, do tell. I think we're also going to paint the hammer up with Lead Belcher, but we're going to come in with another silver and dry brush it on to certain points. And then we're going to paint the logo gold, the symbol gold. The funny thing is, I just realized I'm gonna paint this girl up, and she's just gonna be Lilith. She's just gonna be Lilith, but in power armor. Well, don't torture our victims for the Drakari who love it, do it. Man under my combat breaks the rules severely enough, they will begin to... Fair enough there. That actually is a really clever way of doing it. That's kind of a... you let us hide... And you could even add to the lore. You let us hide in the webway instead of the warp. We give you souls to torture. In exchange, you let us get to stay in the webway. Okay, we've got Mephiston red here, which is probably going to look good on certain aspects, but I think we need a corn red too. Depending if we want to do the skin next, or if we want to do... start with the cape. Interestingly, the fur is going to be probably the easiest thing to paint, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Korvax white, dry brush it with a lighter white. No, Korvax white, give it a brown wash, then dry brush some lighter white on top. Or maybe I'll dry brush the white on first. There, I'm gonna have to touch it up again anyway. I just want to see where the hell I'm painting. Try to separate them as much as I can. Well, interesting. Yeah, I could see that working actually. Yeah, the cloak needs to be like a darker red because it's not like blood red. It's a really dark, almost brown, with like some really light red highlights. what I could do is paint it red and then come in with a black wash and put that in the creases. Because she needs like a really bright, like Wazdaka red for her hair. Although what we might do is we might take the corn red, paint her hair red, and then black wash it, and then come in with the Wazdaka behind it. I'm just talking out my ass right now. I have no idea what I'm actually doing. My friend has 2 armies. My army hates Ultramarines and Eldar, so it's Ooh! That'll be really fun to do, then. See, part of me wants to go get some Abaddon Black and thin it down. Oh, that felt good. But then I think it's not going to exactly work with my metal trick here. Alright. I don't want to do Gilman flesh. He's got like a corpse pale going on. Aw, enjoy the lurking, Goblin Mommy. Okay. What we could do is paint a normal skin tone and then dry brush a corpse pale on. Let's do that. So we can actually look like we know what the hell we're doing. Yes, I'm talking with something in between my teeth. That's kind of why I sound weird. And I just used the wrong brush to mix that up. Shit. Ah, yes, because only the most practical of armor has a boob window. Yes, I'm aware I selected this model to print. I just like to make fun of the boob window and armor. Yeah, let's do the hair real quick. Actually, we're going to do Mephiston for the hair. I think the funny thing is, if I remember right, Mephiston and Corn Red are like weirdly close when they dry. But there's like a subtle difference between the two. It's subtle. Alright, we're going to leave the power claws and the hammer with a lead belcher, but the blades and one other thing are going to get a dry brushing of Runefang. I'm gonna have to paint all of that by hand. I'm gonna have to edge highlight. Fuck. Okay, let's figure out where we're putting gold. So it's going to help me plan out the edge highlighting. So we need to put gold there, gold there, gold there. Around the things, around the armor plating, although nice. Luckily, we've got some areas that are just really going to pop when we put the gold on. I actually might have to go pull out the Abaddon, though, for a couple of areas. I never really know who I'm rating unless there's like somebody I know is doing a celebration or something. Did I break? Ooh, very nice, Lurka. Is she streaming right now? I thought you... Wait, is she going to stream? Sorry, I had to start dancing to Death by Glamour. Then why is she... Alright, fine. My brain got hurt there because I'm like, wait, she's streaming. Why is she lurking if she's streaming? It's gonna help fix it. It's gonna help finish it. So, without the gold, how are we looking so far, Lurka? The hair fell off, don't ask. I'm trying to make it look like what I was trying to go for when I was painting my, when I was going to paint your army up as Chaos Undivided instead of what we ended up painting them as. So, like the spider. So it's just all Undertale today, I see? Now, if I hear a fucking guitar rip... Well, I haven't put the gold on yet. That is Falcon's version. How the fuck did I know? Wait, is Chaos Undivided the Black Legion? Yeah. Ah, I see you're still hiding here. Took me a second, I was like, wait a minute. I used to lurk at answering those questions. I'm like, wait.
Damn straight I am.
Ah. Every fucking time. Also, you have a really good fucking ping if you're hearing me and responding to me that fast. I am. Listen, I have to make the only version of Abaddon that would probably win in a fight. That's not true. He's won. He actually wins a lot. It's just the problem is he never succeeded in his main goals. Okay, this is where I'm having an interesting think. Abaddon has flavor all four. He uses them. Yeah, well, yeah, no, he. That's his whole thing. Is he doesn't. He purposely keeps a balance of all four. And I think his whole reasoning for that is he doesn't want to become corrupted like Horus, so he kind of keeps them all fighting each other as well. All I know is that the couple of times I've read up on him, I'm like, I don't think he's purposely losing. I think it's just the Chaos Gods both don't like him, but like him at the same time. So like, we're gonna help you just enough, but if you fuck up, we don't give a shit. Okay, so each of those Chaos Gods on their own is interesting, but they turn into a bunch of bickering children when you get into like all four of them having to interact with each other. And it's almost funny. Which, if anything, that's kind of just more of proof of just how the warp is just an influence. It's just created by influence from souls, so that makes sense. was going to be a quick little 20-minute model has now turned into an hour and a half one. Okay, shut up. I just unintentionally realized that's how long I've been streaming. Okay, it's going to turn into a 2 or 3 hour model. Thank you for the hydrate, Potato King. I really need to get my straw back on this thing. Yeah, how are they doing? We haven't rated them in a bit, but how are they doing? Her and her boyfriend. Oh, congrats! Yeah, I was about to say, I think to be fair with Abaddon, everybody keeps calling him Phaladon. I think what happens is he starts with like these huge ass goals, but he still does a shit ton of stuff. What do you think about it? It's like, oh, I need to break the morale of the guard. How am I going to do that? Oh, I'm just going to break Cadia. I think his initial, I don't remember. I think his 13th Crusade was like one of the few times. It's like, yeah, he didn't do everything he was intending to do, but he still did a major damage to the Imperium. I will say this, it's not a demon engine, so I'm not having to edge highlight too much. I do think to break up the gold, I do think to break up the black, we're going to do this. Damn it, I just noticed the spot I missed. I mean, that's the thing. If you're loyal to Abaddon and you do as he says, and you don't fuck up too much, he's actually pretty chill from what it sounds like in lore. Yeah, I think I kind of want to do a hybrid of what Gaz did, where it's all gold armor and the black armor like normal Chaos Undivided, because that's kind of where I'm going for now. We're probably going to come with a brown wash on the gold, though, just to kind of tarnish it a little bit. Just so it's not super goldy gold like it is right now. Actually, black wash, just so it kind of brings everything together. Actually, we need to do the second layer of the skin tone. Wait, where is my flesh shade? Okay, now we can let that dry. Oh, it really is freaking Undertale night tonight. I know what we're gonna do. I need to see if if the stuff is still good. Should we do it, Lurka? I'm gonna see if Lurka remembers what I'm talking about when I say, should we do it, Lurka? Because I just realized the power claws would work perfect having it coming off. So if you've seen me stream painting before, I every once in a while will pull out this special stuff to do some really cool effects. We're going to try it tonight. and see if I need to buy more or not. Fuck, wow, it is Undertale night. Because now we're on to Toriel's theme. Okay, is it right here or where did I hide it? I know where it is, I just was hoping it was going to be right here. Oh, I have candy. Let me finish up all the black washing real quick, and then oil washing, and then we'll because then we gotta come in with the corpse pail, do her skin, and then we can do everything else. Oh, there's the glue. And I need sacrificial paper. That'll do. Alright. Good, I found it. I'm 3 for 4 on. Ooh, damn, nice. That's a random advertisement there, TikTok. Okay, how are we looking? Sorry, I'm just trying to see how it looks with a camera. I think we're gonna need my rune thing now. So we can lightly dry brush that on the claws and parts of the hammer. And maybe a few parts of the armor. Oh, shut up. Actually, we're gonna do Ironbreaker for the armor. Seriously, where's my rune thing? This happens all the fucking time and then it reappears like 2 weeks later. Found it. Just giving it that light little silver dry brush helps. And I gotta shake this stupid paint can up. God damn. I need to go find the vibrator again and start vibrating this paint proper. Oh god, it's really dead. The funny thing is, I actually just saw it recently too. Okay, Lurkic. Problem is, I brighten her up. You can't tell what I'm looking at. Is it too metallic, or do we have a good black armor going? Might need to do one more oil wash. That might. I wasn't asking if she's not done yet. I'm trying to figure out if her armor looks good. If her armor looks close enough to being Black Legion or not. I almost feel like doing... You know, just because we brought that silver in, let's just be careful and just bring... See, the problem is I can't tell with this lighting. I really need to get a new fucking light. Yeah, we still gotta do the fur real quick. And I've moved the light now, so everything's fucked up. Alright. That sounds familiar. Alright, let's get this all glued up and then we'll do the trick. God damn it. Oh, I'm about to fight too. Ooh, oh. I think now that you've said it, now that I vaguely remember what they look like, I'm like, oh. Alright. Now, what we are about to do... And there's my blood red. Alright, where's my little container of orc bits? Do we have any heads? I doubt it. Although, funny enough, we have Space Marine bits. Had a body. We do have a Space Marine head. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Why did I just do that? That's not what I'm looking for. There's a specific blue. I just coincidentally had a Space Marine head, so I'm like, oh, let's just put a blue boy on there. And just to bring everything together, I will paint the base with Abaddon. Ooh, contact high from the glue. Yes, this is my Orcs bit box. Where is my Abaddon? Is this Abaddon? That's Black Templar. That's... What the fuck did it say? I thought I hit Abaddon. By the way, anybody who would like to know what I did to do this blood effect, it's E6000 glue, which is an epoxy-based glue. I just mixed it with blood paint. Technically, if you want like any weird gooey effect, that's kind of my trick for doing it. I think we've done it with a Nurgle rot before too. Alright, let's give her a few seconds to dry a little bit more. Actually, I can show her off like this. Alright, Lurka. Now, what do we think? Or Micah, if you're still here. Well, we've got the Lurka approval. That's kind of... I also just realized my camera's not clean. That would explain why why the lighting's so bad. Alright. So the question then is, because I don't really have anything else to paint tonight, do we want to go raid somebody right now, or do we want to watch some ghost videos or something? Because I don't have work tomorrow, so we can go a little bit later. Alright. Let me switch over to just chatting. Alright, now I can actually see what the hell I'm doing, because I'm blind by the stupid light. We will add that to watch later, because I don't want to watch that on stream. Let's see, has he uploaded... Ooh, we have a new one from 6 days ago. Yay! Alright, we're going to close that. We're gonna switch to desktop. Yay! The fuck was up with that cat?
Urban explorers from the YouTube channel Urbex Castronautica visit the historic La Plata Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The cemetery was built in 1886 and is the final resting place of many notable figures. But while wandering through the huge cemetery's 12,000 tombs and vaults, guys stumble upon a crypt that has been vandalized. Their camera captures something downright chilling.
They're gonna be a person's face staring back at them. That just looks like grave robbers.
Did you see it? No? Well, neither did the guys who filmed it. You see, after posting this video to YouTube, their sharp-eyed viewers were freaked out when they noticed a creepy little pale hand pulling back into an open coffin. Now,
Yeah,
it
that
happened
could-
so quick that it's hard to see without brightening the footage and analyzing it frame by frame. But when the footage is converted to a negative
Oh,
image, the
interesting.
spooky little hand is a bit easier to see.
Well,
Now, it's
yeah.
very unlikely that anyone could have crawled into that coffin to fake this. This crypt is very old and unstable, and it would be very dangerous for someone to just climb inside.
You're
So did
in
this
a
group
video
of
from
urban
another
explorers
country.
accidentally
Nothing
capture
surprises me
proof
with
of the
people being
paranormal?
dangerous.
Well, as usual, you decide. You can watch this entire video over on the YouTube channel, Urbex Castronautica. Trapped. In this next video, a man is taking a short video of a car that he's planning to sell. The vehicle belonged to his sister, who tragically passed away right inside the car over a year and a half ago. After sending the footage to a potential buyer, he gets an alarming message saying he should really check the video closer.
Hey man, here's my sister's car. Just wanted to make this video so you could have a look at it. She still runs good. She's a little dirty. She has a lot of miles on her, but it can clean up nice. Here's the front.
Yeah, that's a good reason to sell the car.
And a little back. There's some in the back. But
I barely hear anything.
if you're interested, just let me know what you think.
Throughout the footage, the faint sound of a woman crying can be heard. The video was shared online by These Dark Adventures and quickly gained nearly 500,000 views. In the video comments, many concerned viewers believe that the voice belongs to the spirit of the man's sister who passed away inside the car, and that her soul is still trapped, unable to move on. Motorcycle mystery.
If anything, I'd destroy the car.
In the
Then that
city of
might
Cagayan de
set her
Oro in
free.
the Philippines, a motorcycle rider is driving down a busy road that is notorious for being the site of many fatal accidents. He is about to experience something that is truly bizarre.
Gonna be a person randomly standing in the street. Yep. Yeah, you can barely hear any crying or anything.
Someone appears to jump right into the motorcycle's path, but when the rider looks back, there's
They probably
no
just
one
started
there.
booking it, so that's why you don't
But
see
it
them.
gets even weirder, because the motorcycle rider claims that whoever this was, they didn't appear to have a face, only a strange dark blur. Now, many locals believe that the rider saw the ghost of someone who passed away on the dangerous road. But if this wasn't anything supernatural, then just what happened here? Let me know what you think. Open house. Reddit user / realtor Sandra is recording a tour of a 1960s bungalow-style home to show prospective buyers. Sandra's filming at night in order to showcase the house's interior lighting. But it's starting to get a bit late at the creepy little cottage, and things are about to get weird.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962.
Oh, is this the one where she hears somebody in there, so she just books it the hell out of there?
It's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
Nope, get the fuck out of there. Nope. It don't matter if it's a ghost or not. Get the fuck out. You don't know if that was a person. You don't know if that was a ghost. You are by yourself, lady. Get the fuck out of there.
Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera. Open this door. Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one.
Listen, lady. Don't fuck with ghosts. Don't fuck whatever is in there. Get the fuck out. I mean, yeah, I would like that house too, Lurka, but you are by yourself, lady.
Come on, just move the glass or something.
You are by yourself. You do not know if that was an actual person or if that was a ghost. As soon as I see that door, I'm like, listen, I'm by myself. I'm getting out. I don't care. I'm getting in my car and I'm going to call somebody and have them come help me finish this video.
Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
Stop challenging them. Something bad is going to happen. Yeah, get the fuck out. Go. You should have left when the door opened by itself.
A door suddenly swings open on its
You
own
don't
and
know if
Sandra
somebody's in that
is
house with
spooked.
you. You don't know if
But
it's a
she
ghost.
gathers her courage
You
and
wait till the
rushes
friend
out to
comes
see
there.
what's going on. A glass of water sitting
call
on
a
top
friend,
of
you-
the fireplace shifts and slowly moves as if it's being pushed by some invisible force.
You don't know
But
what's
things
going
get
on.
even crazier
call a friend,
as the smoke
and you have that
detector
friend come
suddenly
back.
starts to beep before crashing violently to the floor. With that, Sandra has had enough and just gets out of there. But there's also something else that is very creepy in this video. Something that only a few viewers even notice. So again I ask, did you see it?
Probably
Right
not.
before the door moves, a face in the picture right beside Sandra seems to slowly darken. And then the creepy little shadow
Oh,
fades
that's-
away just
fuck
as
that.
the door swings open. Sandra says that she's experienced several unexplained paranormal events in this home.
Okay,
but
to
this
be
was the
fair
first
with
time
that
she
picture,
finally
that could be a
captured it
setup.
on camera. We
That
need
could be a
scary
fake-
videos.
that could be a
So if you
picture,
see a scary
like a
video
Halloween
that you think
decoration
would be
picture.
great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Flickr. Reddit user Sibseb says that his mother is taking care of a young foster child at her home in England. One night, a TV is playing a cartoon in the child's bedroom, but the flickering light from the screen reveals something that the Reddit user and his mom simply can't explain. Something that is downright creepy.
Is there a baby in the chair, or is it just... what the fuck?
Someone seems to be seated in the chair. A small pale face illuminates in the flashing light from the TV screen. Then the face just disappears. Reddit user Sibseb wonders if his mother's security camera accidentally captured a paranormal presence. But what do you think this is? The Fond du Lac UFO. Around 2 a.m., Florissa Bonalay and her family friends are driving home to Fond du Lac, Saskatchewan, Canada. Suddenly, Florissa
The better
spots
question is you
something
should be asking,
very
why is it
odd
only
in the
happening on
night
crappy
sky.
cameras where you cannot tell the quality?
It looks like a UFO, right?
Um,
It's a UFO.
depending on who you ask and depending on your beliefs, it could be at night. Ghosts have more connection to the
Above there.
Are you recording it?
Yeah.
ghosts and like other spooky shit have more connection to. That's a drone.
Well, hide, you know.
Okay, here's the thing. That's got.
Just keep recording it.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna pause it when we get to a certain point. That's a drone.
Everyone is shocked as they witness.
Okay, I paused it at the wrong time. That right there, that green light. There's probably a red light on the other side that they aren't seeing. That is a big enough drone or helicopter to need safety lights.
Witness a strange circular object with flashing lights soaring through the sky.
That's a drone.
Florissa's mother posted the video to Facebook, and
It's
friends
just got
and
lights
local
attached to it
residents
for some
immediately
reason.
begin to respond that they too have seen the strange UFO. Eyewitness reports in the thread go all the way back to January 1990.
Now,
So just
this
what
could be
could
somebody's
this
fucking with
mysterious
them,
flying
and it's just
object
somebody keeps
be?
upgrading their
Let me
like
know
helicopter
what
and
you
stuff.
think down in the comments.
Really, the reason a lot of these videos
Follower.
take place at night,
Nick Perry says that
it's a
late
lot
one night he
easier
was
to
driving
hide the
down
wires.
allegedly haunted Dyers Lane Road in Roseville, California.
It's a lot easier to hide
He
fishing
says
line
that
and
he
stuff.
saw an ominous dark shadow figure appear.
One of these days,
in the
I'm
middle
going
of
to
the
record a
road.
ghost video
Nick
just to
believes
show
that
how
this
easy
dark
it is to
entity
fake one of
followed
these.
him home and says that he now experiences terrifying paranormal activity. So back in
Because they're
2022,
always
I
hilarious
shared
when you
Nick's
find out how
story
easy
on
they are to
Nick's Top
fake.
5, along with some of the scary footage that he had captured.
But I also do know there's a lot of cultures where it's just like, you don't do spooky shit at night. There's a reason you listen to those people going, you don't do spooky shit at night.
Now, in the last 2 years since those videos were recorded, Nick Perry has moved to a new house in a new city, but he believes that the dark entity has followed him.
I just got home, and as I was walking in, I heard some banging noises in here. So that's why I'm setting up the camera right now to find out, you know, what it is. Max, shut up. There's nobody here. I was up against the fucking wall.
Nick decides to leave several cameras recording when he's away from home. When he reviews his footage, he is shocked.
What do we got? Okay, that's not that hard to fake, especially since you can't see what's on the other side of that island. Once again, not that hard, depending on how they're pulling it. Now, if it shuts, that'll be interesting. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, that could have been the dog.
Nick says that he's reached out to several churches and religious authorities, but no one has helped him. As of today, Nick says that he continues to experience paranormal events in and around his home. He shares his dark experiences over on his YouTube channel, Mimic. Leandro from Buenos Aires, Argentina, says that he began to experience
there's three
strange,
usual tricks for
unexplained
these ghost
events
videos.
only weeks after moving
Really
into
good
his
cuts,
new home. He says
conveniently
that he
hidden
often
wires,
discovered that many of
or
his
conveniently
belongings
hidden
had been
friend.
inexplicably moved into the house's bathroom. Leandro installed a security camera to see what's been going on. But late one night, he captures something more than he bargained for.
esos hijos de puta.
A lot of times, it's dumb white people shit.
Leandro is completely unnerved by the strange paranormal experience. He decides to check into the history of his new home for answers. He is horrified when he discovers that in the 1950s, a family of 4 passed away in a tragic
To be fair, a lot of
fire
these
on the
ghost
very
videos,
same
they're
land
fun to
where
find.
his house now
The really
sits.
creepy ones are the hard ones to point out. The
Another
ones that I
night,
have a hard
and
time
Leandro
explaining
has his
are the
friend
really creepy
Daniel
ones.
over. And once again, shit goes sideways.
But it's also really fun to like, Okay, there's somebody clearly standing there.
A mysterious white figure can be seen passing by the window just outside Leandro's home. Then the items sitting on the nightstand get launched into the air by an invisible force. And Leandro and his friend Daniel jump up in shock. And now, this is when things get really strange. Because Leandro claims that after this incident, the spirit that haunts his house actually began to imitate or mimic the sound of his friend Daniel's voice.
Son las 3 de la mañana de nuevo y esto es con lo que yo convivo desde hace meses. Con esto yo convivo hace meses. Siempre que grabo, vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz. Vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz. Daniel se fue hace meses del país, vos no sos Daniel. Si querés lastimarme, salí y lastimame ahora. Ya. Déjame de joder. Déjame de joder. Yo así no puedo vivir. Ya no puedo vivir así. Ya no puedo vivir. ¿Qué es eso? Contra de su madre. Yo no tengo más miedo. No tengo más miedo.
See, methinks his friend Daniel is helping this.
Leandro says that he's had more than enough of the strange supernatural activity in his new home. But is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Footprints. A woman named Kat lives in a remote area near the woods in Pennsylvania.
Here's the thing, if you can think of a way to recreate
Kat
it,
wakes up to find a light dusting of snow covering the ground outside.
it's not hard to fake.
Then she notices something just outside her back door. Something truly disturbing.
Good morning, guys. It is literally 5 a.m. and I opened the back door to put some dry food out for the stray kitties. And there are people feet printed all over my deck in the snow. Do you see this? They start over there. And it like barefoot walks up to the table. There's nothing coming up to the... Maybe there is something coming up to the door.
That
What?
screams more of a
And I don't see
homeless
any
person.
In the yard. What
They're
is
there.
this?
They're there.
I see them kind of coming out of the flower bed. They stop there. I thought maybe they would have walked off through that flower bed, but I don't see anything there. It's like one straight line from out in the yard up to the door, turned around towards the table, and then just stopped moving. That one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 toes. That's 6 toes. So is that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 16 degrees out. I have not gone outside yet. My cat came and woke me up, hysterical, probably because there was some barefoot person on the deck. I'm just more concerned about like a mental health crisis because there's no reason to be out there barefoot.
Now, for obvious
That's
reasons,
clearly-
Kat is a bit freaked out. But she's
That's
also
clearly a
worried that
homeless
someone
person
might
or
be
something, which is
experiencing a mental
creepier.
health crisis and is wandering around in the freezing cold with no shoes.
Probably.
She calls the police, but she's reassured that no one has been reported missing or lost, and there have been no reports of trespassers or break-ins in the area. Kat is concerned, but she's done all she can, and she just lets it go. But almost 2 weeks later, the mysterious footprints.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows like that.
Morning footprint update.
I like those kind of shows where it's like, hey, we try and experiment, we try and
This is the
recreate
first time
these.
we've had
And
snow since the initial footprint sighting. Do you see that? They're barefoot again. They're in a different spot than... Look at my shadow. So those prints are in a different spot than when we had prints before. Let's go downstairs. It is 7 o'clock. I've been up
Do
since
not go
4:30.
downstairs.
I didn't look outside. I just came up here and then I opened the window to see if any of the stray cats were coming up to the door yet because I didn't feed them yet.
honey, it is night out. And there's a crazy person walking around barefoot. Go the fuck back inside and wait till the sun.
Gonna stay right along the side so
Yeah.
I don't interfere.
It's a homeless
Those
person.
are definitely very bare human feet, but there are not 6 toes on these that I can tell. I don't know.
Oh, I'm pretty
No,
sure
these are very clear toes right there.
it's a homeless person or it's a pervert.
So the house next door has nobody living in it, so I'm not sure why the prints would be coming from that deck. Happy New Year.
You answered your
Kat
question.
purchased 2 security cameras to monitor the outside of her home, but the mysterious barefoot stranger hasn't returned.
You put cameras up.
So could this be something supernatural?
You put
Or is it
cameras up.
something
He's not going to come
even
back.
Scarier. A real person creeping around Kat's house in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Heads up. Popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiao Long
That's
is
why I said,
back,
when it comes to
this
stuff
time
like that, that
investigating
is
an
clearly a
abandoned
person.
school in China that is said to be
And they are creepy as
extremely
fuck.
haunted. As his live stream audience watches, Xiaolong begins to hear unexplained noises from somewhere in the building.
Sure, it's live.
He's a little on edge as he goes to check out the strange sounds. What happens next is... just watch.
Alright, what's going to happen? It could be her doing that too, but if she's been up since 6:30 and doesn't remember doing it, she's been up since 4:30.
Xiaolong gets the fright of his life because of a plastic statue head. But luckily, Xiaolong delivers a good old-fashioned slap upside the head to put that statue back in line. But things are about to get a bit more serious.
Actually, that
and a
could be
bit
the
more
easiest
frightening.
explanation there. Like,
As Xiaolong explores deeper into the haunted school, this happens.
now it would be funny as if that head came flying back out of nowhere. Turns around, the head he slapped is just sitting there staring at him. How dare you talk to me? Fuck you, how dare you? You challenge the ghost, fucker. Please tell me the head's gonna be somewhere when he's running back.
A small ball inside a classroom rolls across the floor by itself, so Xiaolong chucks it out a window. But then the lights hanging from the ceiling come crashing down, almost hitting Xiaolong. Now, luckily, the ghost hunter made it out safe.
Listen, you pissed off Sonic as a kid. What did you
done
expect was
just
going to
yet.
happen?
Inside one of the school's many rooms, he finds a dirty old mirror. And this is
Oh,
when
it's
his
like China, never mind.
exploration takes a terrifying turn.
No, you're in a creepy place with a fucked up mirror. Turn the fuck around. Okay, that could have been Paradoxia. Don't go back towards it, fucker. Yeah, that's Paradolia if it's still there. Just filter it down. That's way too many games there, Lack. Because yes, that will work. Ghost is like, dude, I just wanted a selfie. You're kind of famous. If it's still in the mirror, that's Paradolia. Okay, maybe that's a cut then. Okay, that could be a cut. Okay, now if he turns around, there's a ghost figure there. There's way too many points where there's fucking cuts.
In the mirror's reflection, someone can be seen standing behind Xiaolong, but when he swings around in terror, there's no one there. After an attempt at kicking and flailing at the invisible entity, Xiaolong finds that the reflection of the figure has disappeared. But now he spots a shadowy face peeking in from a window, and the heavy closet comes crashing down right in front of him. The activity is becoming a little too intense, so Xiaolong decides to leave
get the
and
fuck
ends
out.
his live stream. You can see even more terrifying moments from this ghost hunt over on the YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong.
Oh wow, that was actually... Alright, do we want to watch one more ghost video and go like watch a slap tam or something? Because we've actually watched that one from a month ago. This one I think is from a horror movie. Well, do we want to go watch some more ghost videos, or do we want to just go raid somebody? Alright. Gonna switch back over to here. We're gonna get my raid setup going. Alrighty, since I know who Lurk is going to recommend, but I'm going to go look at our other options first. Yeah, because I've got, let's see here. I've got A Hat in Time, Sunhaven, Dead by Daylight, and you're very welcome. Yeah, if you've got somebody you want to recommend us to raid, Lack. If not, okay, yeah, let's see here. I've got Hat in Time, Sunhaven, we've done her a couple times recently. So, Dark Souls 3, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's who Dead by Daylight is. Alright, it's only because I got the fundraiser. Aw, thank you for the follow! Hope to see you again sometime. We will be doing some gaming tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to play. We're either going to play some stuff on the Switch or we're going to finish up some PC games. I don't know yet. I will probably announce it right before we start the stream tomorrow. But I am going to get this raid cooking. We're going to go say hi to Mother Nocturna. She's playing Dead by Daylight, and from what Lurka said, they're doing a fundraiser. So... Aw, well, alright then. Honestly, I'm trying to do some variety with my schedule, so we'll see what happens. But, I hope you all get a good rest. I hope you all have a good evening. Lack, I hope you can stay up and not pass out at work. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, my lovelies.
Jugs community. Big shout out to them. Thank you guys for supporting Kids. And welcome on in, Jug. Howdy, Meow. I saw you come in here. I saw Corset, Zayden. Welcome, Raiders. Hi, Nami. How are you? Welcome on in, everybody.